Blue child, the baby mama drama just hit new levels. Blueface is out here spilling all the tea about his relationships with Chrisean Rock and Jaidyn Alexxis, and he didn't hold back at all. The Thotiana rapper hopped online claiming that Chrisean was more of a ride or die than Jaidyn ever was while he was locked up for 21 months. He said he didn't even trip about either of them doing their thing with other people, but what really had him pressed was how Jaidyn allegedly blew through the $90,000 he gave her before he went in. According to Blue, Jaidyn was too busy experimenting with women instead of worrying about his well-being behind bars. He even shared that things got so bad, she wouldn't send him $50 for his commissary. He claimed it literally costs $300 a month to go to store. She can't even do that. Then he doubled down saying, "That last tweet made my stomach hurt all over again, gang." Even though Blue gave Chrisean props for being more loyal, he still dragged both her and Jaidyn for leaving him for dead while he was behind bars. According to him, neither one had a solid plan for his time inside. TMZ Hip Hop actually spoke with Angela, who said she was planning the ultimate welcome home surprise for Blue before he got out. But apparently Blue wasn't impressed because he's now claiming he's single again and done with both his baby mamas and girlfriend for good. Of course, Chrisean wasn't going to let that slide. She quickly hopped online to clear her name, saying she wasn't about to support a man who couldn't stay faithful. "I left a cheating dude. The F I look like paying you bills and you're cheating? Nah, get them other girls to do it." And just like that, the floodgates opened. Next up, Jaden Alexis entered the chat and she came with receipts. She hopped online and dropped a series of tweets addressing both Blueface and Chrisean after she accused her of begging Blue for money once he got out. Jaidyn fired back saying, "Chrisean, I know you're coming down and want to process things 3 days later, but thank you for putting a threat in writing. I never asked him or nobody for money the entire time he'd been gone. Please show me a message where I did." Then she got even spicier, throwing shade at Chrisean's situation. "You still asking to stay on people's couch, yo kid, using toys and furniture I bought over there after all this time?" She continued to pour our cups with more tea. "Me and him haven't spoke before or after he got out. I know you want me to be bitter because you envious. You gotta bark at the door to be let in while God opens doors for me. I'd be mad too. That's why you trying to put my kids on live more than your own envy. You gotta bark like a dog to get that weekly." Jaidyn also addressed Blue's claim that she ran through $90,000. She came with screenshots showing she was actually sending him money on the regular while he was locked up, captioning one post, "Weekly packages up until he said to stop because Chrisean was getting mad." Jaidyn wasn't done yet though. She broke down her side of the finances too. "He left me with $40,000, a $10,000 rent, and a $2,100 car note, told me not to work and sit at home. Even though I left him in December of 2023, he told me rent was covered for his original time, and 4 months in he said, 'You gonna have to start paying rent.' I actually only paid 4 months? No problem. Then he gets caught with contraband, turns 6 months into 2 years. And she finished it off with a mic drop. 'I ain't asked you for nothing while you was in there and ain't asked you for ish now. Put down the pipe cause the only one smoked out is y'all.' Crying over chocolate and nuts. Ish weird over here. Sorry you couldn't get your M&Ms. I was buying Happy Meals." After all that chaos, Chrisean jumped back online explaining why she recorded her encounter with Blueface and his family. She wrote, "Y'all ain't gonna see me at all unless I see change with Blue, his mama, and everything that come with that side. I'm standing dolo. It's too much lame stuff going on. I got no motives. I just came as I am." She also explained why she pulled her camera out that day. "It's crazy how I just wanted my son to see his daddy." Why they had cameras, so that's why I whipped mine out. There was no real interaction with anyone. There's nothing over there genuinely for my son. Too many politics and resentment from the past. Chrisean called out Blueface for constantly bringing up other women who have nothing to do with their current situation. She told him to stop deflecting and instead admit that he once used her to diss a gang member named 33CK. She explained that she didn't even understand gang politics until Blueface got involved and started acting scary. She said CK stands for Crip Killer and accused him of dissing that man and his hood because someone from that area was involved with her. And she even claimed Blueface put hands and feet on her for claiming Bloods instead of Crips. Chrisean basically called out DDG and everyone else who showed up around Blueface after his release. She said DDG might be Blue's friend, but it still hurt to see him pull up with a camera instead of money or real help. She dragged Zeus Network too, saying they had Blueface on live for clout but didn't actually pay him for his time. Chrisean claimed she was one of the few people who genuinely tried to help, saying she gave Blue what little she had because she knew he needed it. Meanwhile, everyone else who pulled up didn't show real love. They were just there to use him for content and clout. I genuinely just be trying to show real love just for it to be mocked and disrespected. F you, bruh, on everything, bro. She continued on, "You never publicly apologized to our son, and I still dealt with you after because I unconditionally love you, bro. Now you doing what they doing to you to me. Why? You know how much my son need a solid father figure, bro. What the F?